Temperatures on their way back up today. Wasn't as cool this morning. It won't be as cool the next few mornings as we saw earlier in the week. The humidity's coming up, the warmer weather's coming back in, and that should continue all the way through early next week. So right now we're at 85 in Rio Grande City. Most places have cooled into the 70s after many places were in the low 80s today. Now the winds coming in from the southeast and occasionally the east, but picking up in speed a bit. You see the sustained winds about 15 to 20 miles per hour. Tomorrow may be just a little stronger with a few higher gusts in there. And the same thing for Friday, too. So not really windy, but a little on the breezy side maybe the next few afternoons. But all that wind coming off the Gulf of Mexico, raising the humidity. Remember, we were a little lower, feeling more comfortable the last couple days. Now the humidity is on its way back up. We'll probably be hanging in this upper end of the muggy category through the weekend, which means warmer nights and kind of more stickier feeling afternoons out there. Now, temperatures in the 80s most everywhere, 70s at the coast for highs tomorrow, but you get inland and highs should break the 80-degree mark. And a little breezy at times, winds, like I said, gusting 25, maybe 30 miles per hour or so. You could wake up the clouds in most areas like today, but I think maybe tomorrow the clouds thin out just a little bit more, a little more quickly than today. So up in the 70s and 80s in the afternoon with a breezy afternoon and partly sunny skies. Across Texas, the cool air is on its way out. The really cold stuff from the storm system that moved across the United States over the weekend missed us, but we're rising back through the 70s now across the most of Texas and the valley for highs and at least into the lower 80s in the next couple of days. Now here's what we have going on. Dry weather across Texas. The flow, if you kind of follow these lines here in the upper levels, this northwesterly flow is usually a dry flow. Plus we have an upper level high, which is basically like a big bubble stable air across northern Mexico, and that's not going anywhere in a hurry. So even though we may have some clouds come in with a higher humidity, it's not able to get the clouds to build up to cause any rain. So our rain chances are very, very small, and even if you do see anything, it would be just a sprinkle. So upper level high on us. There's Friday afternoon, there's Saturday. One cold front tries to get here, but then kind of just gets shoved off to the east, and we stay warm and humid through the weekend with breezy southeasterly winds. Even next week, another cold front tries to move into Texas, but once again, barely has a shot of getting close with this warm air in place. So rain chances, can't rule out maybe a sprinkle one morning over the next few days if you get some of the thicker clouds that build up before they break up. So you might see, a little mist, but that's about it. Dry weather continues all the way through next week for the most part, and warm temperatures. So the first 1-5 forecast tonight, falling through the 70s this evening, lows near 65 late tonight as the humidity increases. And then tomorrow, back up to around 82 degrees. That will range from about 75 at the island to about 85, 86 or so in Starr County, and the breezes increase from the southeast to about 15 to 25 miles per hour. So first 1-5 7-day forecast. Now the average high temperature now is up to about 81 or so, and we'll be near or above that all the way through next week. Tomorrow around 82 degrees, 85 on Friday with some early morning clouds possible, but then a partly sunny and breezy afternoon for St. Patrick's Day. And over the weekend, the cloud cover is a little tricky each day. I mean, we may cloud up some, kind of like we were today. It's kind of partly to mostly cloudy over the weekend with highs in the 80s. And if anything, it may get warmer next week. So no more cold fronts for a while, but we'll see if we can squeeze out at least a little bit of cool air in your first 1-5 forecast again coming up.